The Leadership Summit at the Gateway Hotel brought together ministers, heads of government departments, CEOs and managing directors of state-owned enterprises and agencies. Also, for the first time, partners from the private sector, Oil Search Managing Director Peter Botten, ExxonMobil's new Managing Director Andrew Barry, and a representative from the Asian Development Bank attended the summit. In his welcome address, Chief Secretary to Government Semana Sopezurano said the Leadership Summit was an avenue for leaders to discuss government policies.
If we're going to account for all those responsibilities being handed down by the national government, we need to account for what we receive from the national government and what we do.
Prime Minister Peter O'Neill commended everyone for their efforts in the major infrastructure rollout program that is gradually transforming the country, particularly Port Moresby and Lae City. The government has spent close to 3 billion kina in the last 2 years. This year, a further 1.6 billion kina will be spent.
Constructions of classrooms, bridges, jetties, and rural airports all throughout the country, particularly in rural locations. We have been part of an expansion of our free education program that has placed more than 2 million children in schools.
More growth is expected in the districts, as districts will now access more money under new arrangement where funds will be given to district development authorities. All this comes at the back of falling oil prices in recent months. However, Mr. O'Neill assured the nation that PNG is protected from some of the effects due to the early sale of LNG at a better price and the forward LNG contracts at fixed formulas, which have become real bonus to the national purse.
Lower oil prices can benefit other businesses and government in our country through cheaper domestic energy prices, which will lead to lower cost of doing business in our country. But we will be affected by lower oil prices if the current trend continues.
The Prime Minister was also mindful of issues affecting the region. The West Papuan issue is one that he says PNG must lead discussions in a mature and engaging manner.
The brutality of our people appear daily on the social media, and yet we take no notice. We have the moral obligation to speak for those who are not allowed to talk.
He urged everyone to work together and achieve the government's objectives and maintain political stability. This, he says, is a core basis to attract more investors into the country. Bridget Komatap, National EMTV News.